Hello and welcome to my newest creation. This video is going to be a tour of this mansion that I've been working on for quite a while now. I've got it probably 98% finished. I wouldn't say it's 100% complete, but this video is going to be part one of I don't know exactly how many videos this is going to take to record this, but as you can see, it's a pretty big mansion. You got the main house you see here, and there's two guest houses and a garden maze, a cruise liner in the back. Not a cruise liner, like a yacht, personal yacht, but there's a lot of stuff to it. And this video, like I say, is probably going to cover just the first floor of the main part of the house here, because it's so big. So I'll get started. I'll show you a couple things outside, but again, it's mostly just going to be the first floor of the house. But as you can see here, this first thing we come to, and actually I'll go back a little, the spawn's over there, and this bridge that I built just leads straight from the spawn to over here, so I won't go all the way over there and show you. But this right here, some of you guys might already know what this is, but if you don't know, this is a guard shack. So if you were coming to visit me at my ginormous mansion, you would have to come through the guard shack first. And now we'll go through it, and the gate obviously doesn't actually work, so go through here. Nothing too special in here, just a guard shack. And out here, as you can see, I did the grass with regular, just the grass and then green wool there, so it would have that like really nice look. I don't know what you call it, but you know what I mean. Some mansions have grass that look like that, and that's what I wanted it to look like. And then I built this pond here with a tree because it was just too big of an open area there, and I wanted to fill it in a little, so I put what you see there. And then it's got a 4-car garage. I'll go around the garage. I'll show that later and some other things. There's one of the guest houses back there, you can see over the hill, but I'll show that stuff later. There's nothing in this garage because I think when people build cars in this game, sometimes they look alright, but sometimes they just look funny because obviously we're making it out of blocks and cars just look funny in this game. So I didn't put nothing in the garage, I just left it open. And there's my fountain in the front. And then I did this too over here, like I did over there, just to fill in a kind of what I consider a big open area. I kind of wanted to fill most of the open areas at least with something, and I put this here, and I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. I don't know. Alright, now we'll go inside, and as you can see, the front doors are already open, but this opens and closes the front doors. And so when we walk in, we got a large chandelier up there, the staircase that goes left and right, and then we got these water features. And hopefully once Title Update 12 comes out and we get the upside down stairs, I'll be able to take stairs like you see down here and have them up here flipped over, so it kind of looks a little more symmetrical. But it looks fine like that to me, just like it is, but I'll probably still again add stairs. But we got table in the middle, some carpet, and then this button, as you can see there, says open to open and close the front door. And also this button over here is the master door lock, and it locks every door in the house. So when I hit that, now that door is locked inside here, and it is locked outside where I showed you guys when I came in. And it's the same thing with this door and a door that's down there. Every single iron door you see in this house is now locked with the touch of one button. And I'll show you all the oh, I opened something behind the wall there, I heard it. I didn't do it again, but what the heck, I think that's what I did. Let's see, let's check that real quick. I know I'm getting off track, but I guess not. I don't know what was up with that, but yeah, that button right there locks every single iron door in the house, which was a task in itself, but it was fun to do, and I'll show you guys the wiring in a minute. But this would be, I guess, I don't know, a living room, or I don't really know. It's just a big room. It's got a bar right here. Got some seating over here with a TV, and then more seating by the fireplace, bookshelf. I didn't know what to do with this corner. I could not figure it out. It took me forever, and I finally just said screw it, I'm putting this here. And it's a Ender Dragon egg. Hello. And yeah, so that's this room. I don't again know what you would call it, but it's just a big chill area where you would just hang out. The skylight up there. And I had lights in here up in here. It's kind of hard to show you, but I had lights, and I would hit a button and they would open, glowstone would come out and all this crazy stuff, and it started getting really laggy, and I had to get rid of it because it was completely lagging. You'll see actually what I'm talking about later on, probably in the next video. But this is obviously an indoor pool here. Put a TV right there, so if you're swimming, you can watch some TV while you're swimming. And just random stuff, decorations like picture, chair, tables, just stuff to fill in the room and not look so empty. Got some poolside seating over here, fish tank. And I have used every picture possible. Like, I cannot place picture frames anymore. See, the maximum number of paintings, item frames in the world has been reached. So I cannot place item frames or picture frames anymore, but that's alright because I pretty much furnished everything that I wanted to right when I ran out of picture frames, so I got lucky. And then here's just like kind of like a hallway from the front door. And since this place is so big and even I get lost, which I mean I don't really get lost, but just so you guys don't get confused, I'll sometimes backtrack so you don't get lost and don't understand where I'm at. So basically I went that way, I went to the pool. Pretty sure you guys can follow that, but just in case you get lost, because like I said, this place is huge. This is just like a hallway kinda to the back door over there, and you can take or you can come to the bar right here, and that's the master kitchen right there, which you can get to through here, or you can come through here. And see, I'm going to backtrack a little just to show you this stuff. So if you were to come into the front door and go right, we got a balcony up there and some more water features. Got a water feature right here that goes through, as well as right here up to the second floor. I did this right here. You guys always hear me talk about him, Mr. Buku. He's the one that showed me this. It's just like an opposite dome. Like up there's a dome up there with windows, and this is like doing it opposite, going down instead of up. I know, I just thought it looked cool. This room here without that looked really plain, and I couldn't really furnish it with the walls the way they are, with the points, you know, these pointed walls, and so I had to do something to kind of, you know, take away from there not being anything on the walls. So I did this to the floor, which I think looks pretty cool. It's kind of an optical illusion in a way, you know, whatever way you look at it. And enough of that. So if you walk through here, this is like, again, I don't know what you'd call this, just another room. You can sit here and stare at this egg if you want. More water. See, there's a stairwell here, and then back here in this hallway room thingy babop, another staircase, and they both end up leading to the same place, but I'll just go down here this way. So you can come here, and in here, this is all of the wiring that I have for like anything. Like this right here is to the bar to make the fridge open and close. See this button? See, now that operates to make the fridge open and close in here. I can't reach the button. There we go. Oh well. And also the locks, like I was talking about before, that one button at the beginning, of the video that closes the doors and unlocks them. A lot of this wiring is that stuff too. But this is pretty much just like a maintenance room, a wiring room. And so I won't spend too much time down here. Eventually I'll probably put this world up for download, and you guys can come in here and check all this stuff out for yourself. Try and figure some of this stuff out if you want to or not. Over here, this is the theater. I didn't go all out and make the lights, the glowstone if you will, as lights turn on and off. I just put them there. I actually made this maybe a week ago or something, and the day that I made it, I just like literally dug it out, built what you see, and didn't do anything else. I just wanted to add a little theater to the house. But I found this giant cavern under here when I was doing it. Didn't even know it was here the whole time I was building this mansion, which has been a long time. I've made a few videos about the door locks that I just showed you all the wiring to a while back, and I just lost track. Oh yeah, and that was a while ago that I made those videos, and that goes to show you how long I've been working on this mansion. Like, I've been building this mansion for months. I don't know how many months, but it's been a few months, that's for sure. I got some storage over here, a brewing area, and then right here we got an enchantment room. You can step right here and just close that. I don't know, I just felt like doing that. It really, I don't think it makes a difference, but again, I just felt like making it. Back over here, like in my other mansion in my old world, this is another vault just like that one. And let's see if I can remember the button pattern. Okay, I think I might have failed. Okay, no I didn't. I just couldn't hear the pistons. But this is just another vault room I just felt like making. Always gotta have a vault in your mansion. At least I do. I like building these. It's fun. And there you go. Now it's locked. It's a 3-button combination. And then back up here, this is going back up the way we didn't go down. The way we went down was in that room, and this is the way back up. And then there's stairs right there. I'll show you that in a little bit. Like I said, this is just going to be part 1 because it's going to take a long time for me to show you everything. And I want to show you guys basically everything because, I mean, I didn't build it for nothing. I mean, it was fun for me to build it, but I build these things to share it with you guys so you guys can get, you know, maybe some inspiration, or you guys can get help from you know, maybe something you were having trouble with, like, oh, that's a good idea, or this or that, you know what I mean. This is the dining room. I came in here a few days ago, and I was like, I know I had furnished these walls, this one right here, this one right here, and some other things, and I came in here and I was like, they're just gone. So I must not have saved it when I furnished it, some of it. As you see, most of it's here, but whatever I had did that day just magically disappeared. Yeah, but it's a pretty big kitchen. Nothing too special about it. I don't think I ever made these refrigerators actually open and close. But it's alright. There's enough stuff in this house anyways. There's actually, I think, 4 total kitchens in this house. The main part. Bookshelf. Just more, you know, just furnishings everywhere. Down the hallways. Fish tank, bookshelves. I don't know what happened there. And then, see, here's another back door. I'm not going to go out there. I can't anyways. I locked it. I can knock the wall open, but I'll just show that stuff in the next video because, again, I want to show at least this first floor because we're already 14 minutes in, and I don't want to make this video extremely long. And it's already going to be long just showing the first floor of this house. Got another chandelier up here. It's a little bit different than the one at the front door. Actually, I'll go out here just to show you this out back. I don't know, again, I don't know what you would call this. It was just a way to come out the back doors to the back here, and I thought it looked cool, and that's why I built it. And most of this stuff was just built completely off the top of my head. Like, I may have looked at things to get inspiration as I went on, but most of this house was just completely off the top of my head. That's why, like, this thing, I don't even know what you call it. You know, a glass dome or atrium, I don't even know. I'm just making up stuff. I don't know. Let's close that. And see, the doors will close even though the front thing locked them, but now they won't open. So you can close the doors when it is locked, but you can't open them when it's locked, obviously. Back this way, got a TV and an area to sit. And now I'm going to go back this way. And as you see, here's the front door right here. And then we went that way. And now we're at this hallway. And this is just another way that takes you up to the second floor here, which again I'll be showing in the next video. Another water feature there. But back here there's just again another room. I don't know. Here's a storage room. I just built this under the stairs we just went up because I didn't know what to do with this and I felt like filling it in, so I just made it a storage place. Here's some stairs, and here's what I was talking about a little bit ago. These are just stairs that go all the way up, and you can take these stairs again to the second floor right here, or you can continue up and it takes you to the very top of the roof if we ever get there, and open these. Actually, I might have locked it. Yeah, see, I locked it. Oh well, busting the door down. And now we're on the roof of the house, the main house. And as you can see, here's a helicopter pad with a helicopter on it. It's just like the helicopter on my other mansion in my other world. I don't know who designed it. I seen it on YouTube and built it. I don't know if the person that I got it from on YouTube's the creator of it, but that's the best looking helicopter I have seen. I would like something that didn't look like an attack helicopter, but it's kind of hard, you know, playing this game to make something look like a realistic, like, transport helicopter. So the attack helicopter will do. And I'm sorry if you're getting dizzy, but going back down. And I know that's a random piece of glowstone, but it had to do with this bookshelf. Oh well, no worries. Okay, so back out here, and we go back left. And down here, this is a guest bathroom. You know, this is just like the, you know, generic guest bathroom that's not connected to like a bedroom or anything. Got the toilet over here. The bathtub, the sinks, all the good stuff. With the sliding doors. Okay, and so we went that way, came from over there, now we'll go this way. And this is just a back door that leads you out to the pool. Got another egg, just more furnishings. I'll go all the way over here. This is a side door, which again I'll be showing you guys out there. This side door leads you out the side, and you can go up that pathway to the guest house, one of the guest houses on this property. Back in here, this is the ballroom with the big chandelier. And originally this ballroom didn't even have the balcony around it for the longest time. It was just a big open room. I didn't have nothing in here and I did not know what to do with it. And so I put tables in, as you see, some, you know, seating and tables. Got a DJ booth. I know it looks kind of funny, but it is what it is. Got the speakers here. We got cows outside mooing. Yeah, it's pretty plain. I don't know. It was just something I threw together pretty quickly. And I put SGT for Sergeant in the floor just to add something to the plain open floor there. And this I'll go upstairs and show you just because it's right here. This is a stairway, obviously up to the balcony that goes around the outer rim of the ballroom. So yeah, and that's a pretty big chandelier. And if you guys want me to, I'll do a tutorial one of these days on a chandelier, because one of Mr. Buku's friends showed us how to make chandeliers a long time ago when we first started playing this game, because we didn't really know how to make chandeliers, and he was pretty good at it. I think his name was Chris P50 or something like that. And before him showing us chandeliers, I looked up on YouTube how to make a chandelier in this game. Sorry for the random glowstone. But back to the chandelier, is I could never find a tutorial that showed me how to make a chandelier like what I just showed you guys. So if you want me to, let me know in the comments and I'll probably do it anyways, and I'll make a tutorial showing you guys how to make a chandelier like the one you've seen back there and at the front door. But this is one of the guest bedrooms in the house. The main house here, I don't know if I can show you. I guess I got rid of my map. Oh no, there we go. It's hard to really show you without being able to point, but basically where my character's at, the white dot there, most of the gray in the immediate area around me is the main house, obviously. The main house here only has 3 bedrooms. The master bedroom, which is above me on the 2nd floor, this guest bedroom here, and the guest bedroom over there. So it only has a total of 3, and then, like I said before, there's 2 guest homes attached to the property. But each bedroom has its own kitchen, a fridge, got the dishwasher here, the sink, the island in the middle, of course the big cool looking bed, got a bar here, some bar seating. Look, more random glowstone. See, that's why I say this house isn't 100%. It's only about 98% because it's pretty much done, but I've got things like random glowstone around, and some things aren't 100% finished. So, but it's pretty much finished, and that's why I'm doing this tour now. Because I've been, again, building this for so long, and I've been wanting to tour this thing, and I finally feel it's finished enough, so that's why I'm doing it. And this is the 2nd guest bedroom. This one's, I think, a tad bit smaller than that one, but it's pretty much the same thing. Again, it's got its own kitchen, and as you can tell, they're both pretty much different. They're really not that similar, except for the, you know, beds, and it's got its own kitchen, bar, stuff like that, but they both are pretty much completely different. Here's a TV, the chair, here's its bathroom. And see, since I ran out of picture frames, I couldn't really add any decorations to these plain walls. It's alright though. So that's pretty much the 1st floor of this main house. Let me go out here, just bust the door down. I ain't gonna save it anyways. So yeah, that's the 1st floor of the main house. I'll show you the 2nd floor. I'll go around and show you, you know, everything else. The yacht, the guest houses. It's got a observatory back there, tennis court, a maze over there. There's a lot of stuff, but I don't want to make this video too much longer, so I'm going to end this one here. Again, this is just part 1. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for part 2. So yeah, see you guys in the next one.